Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make an apple cake. Let's begin. So to start on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a mixing bowl, and into the mixing bowl place in your sugar. I'm using golden caster sugar, but feel free to use granulated white sugar, followed by the butter, and then cream the two together until they are lighter and fluffier in colour and consistency. For me, this took around 7 minutes to get to this consistency, but it may take more or less time depending on the climate that you're in. But once you've achieved this, you can then go ahead and add in your eggs one at a time, beaten well in between each addition. Be careful to not add them too quickly as you may split or scramble the mixture, so just take your time when adding the eggs. And then just keep mixing until it stops looking a little bit split. Believe me, it will come to it. Then you can go ahead and add in the vanilla and just mix that in until it's fully incorporated. Then give it all a good scraping down, and this is just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on, to get the top and the bottom of the bowl, as that's normally where it collects for me. Then add in your dry ingredients, which is your flour, your spices and your raisin agent, which is already in the flour. Then mix on a low speed to start with, working up to a medium high speed, and mix until you have a clear cake batter. When you have a clear cake batter, you can then go ahead and give the bowl one final scraping down, and this is just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on, so don't forget to get the top and the bottom of the bowl. On this occasion it was just the very top of the bowl where the flour had collected. Then take your cake tin, which is 8 inches and been lined with some parchment paper around the outside and on the base, and add around about half the cake batter and spread it out and get it as level as possible. And this is an important stage to do, so make sure that you do it. Then top that level of cake with the apple slices, which have been peeled. Mine have gone a little bit brown because I started the cake in between, but cut them with some lemon juice and you'll be fine. Just layer your apple slices and like this, and then just keep going until you have filled it all with apple. You don't want to really be able to see it, so in the centre you do overlap a little bit, but don't worry, this isn't an issue, as when it bakes the moisture comes out and they sit better together. Once you've done that, you can then go ahead and place the rest of the cake batter on top, and then spread and level this out as much or as best as you possibly can, and this will help with the consistency of baking once it's in the oven. I will leave all the baking times, temperatures and everything else you need in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to check it out if you are interested. So for me this was the next day, but I removed the cake from the tin and ensured it was fully cool. And then you can go ahead and serve this. You can enjoy this cake warm as well if you want, but I enjoy it cold, or you can reheat it, whichever works best for you. Finish it with just a dusting of icing sugar. You want to go as heavy or as light as you'd like, the choice is really up to you. Then you can cut the cake into as many or as few portions as you would like. I went with 8, but feel free to go for more or less to suit your occasion. This is a fairly nice cake, and if you like apple in cake, then you might want a bigger piece. Again, it's really up to you. I can't tell you what to do. But here's what the apple cake looks like. If it does sink a little bit, don't worry, that's just because of the apple. It's completely fine, and the cake is still light and fluffy. It doesn't become dense, which you may think it does. To serve this, I warmed the cake up in the microwave and just added some custard on top, and that's a really good way to enjoy it, but you could enjoy the cake cold and just add warm custard. The choice is really up to you, but I can't tell you how to eat it, can I? You know how to do that. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description, there'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today, I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.